We start with some breaking news now. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed has gone to direct the war effort from the front lines. That's according to state-affiliated media. Deputy Prime Minister Demeke Mekonnen Hassan will now take charge of routine government business in Abiy's absence. Meanwhile, more Western countries have told their citizens to leave Ethiopia as alarm mounts over the escalating war in the country. The United Nations has ordered the immediate evacuation of the family of its international staff. The order comes as the Tigray People's Liberation Front, or TPLF, reports it is advancing towards the capital, Addis Ababa. Well, let's go live now to Addis, where we're joined by CGTN's Girum Chala with the latest. Girum, just give us an update as to what is happening in the conflict at the moment. We understand the Prime Minister has gone to direct the war effort. In particular, what more can you tell us about this?
Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed has announced on his social media page yesterday that he will be leading the ongoing war against the TPLF force from the battlefield. This was unexpected and the whole country heard about it. And now we have heard, and it's according to the Ethiopian Ministry of Communication Services, that the Prime Minister, in fact, is now at the battlefield in different fronts, leading the Ethiopian National Defense Force, the Amhara militia, and also the Afar militia and special force at the same time. He is actively engaged, according to the ministry, and also giving important military decisions at the same time. But then again, when the Prime Minister is away, while the Prime Minister is away, Deputy Prime Minister Demeke Mekonnen will be in charge, and he will be doing other government jobs here in the capital, Addis Ababa. So war in the north has continued. The Prime Minister is now leading this war and leaving all the jobs behind for the Deputy Prime Minister himself. And also we can confirm that TPLF forces are also saying that they are determined to continue the war against the Ethiopian force. So in general terms, Lindy, we can confirm that war is now.
It appears we have lost Girum Chala there, but all right, I think we have Girum Chala back with us. Girum, you do mention, of course, that the TPLF forces are very much engaged in this battle and are advancing southward. Can you tell us a little bit more about their advance and whether or not there's growing concern in the more southern regions of Ethiopia?
So, Lindy, as you know, the Tigrayan force, the TPLF more particularly, have been holding strategic locations from Waldia city to Kombolcha and Dese and some other cities closer to Addis Ababa. 250, 270 kilometers away they are, according to reports. And they say that they are determined to push and get to the capital, Addis Ababa, at the same time. This is according to Getachew Reda, the spokesperson of the TPLF force. The Ethiopian National Defense Force are saying that they are repelling them. In fact, there are unverified reports of the release of some strategic locations from the TPLF force and are now in control of the Ethiopian National Defense Force. But we cannot confirm which areas these are until we get robust information about it. But in general terms, Lindy, war has intensified. It has entered to a new chapter, as the Prime Minister has entered earlier. And now TPLF is also saying they are determined. In general terms, also, people in this country are answering the calls by the Prime Minister, joining hands with him, heading to the battlefield. So many buses filled with different people from different walks of lives are heading to the battlefield in support of this ongoing war in Ethiopia in general terms. So the African Union is still calling for peaceful resolution of this conflict. The UN is saying the same thing, and also the United States. But yet again, the war has continued.